Dear friends, today I am going to discuss about the topic what is spirituality. To become full of joy or to a realization about self, worldly life and the supreme being is spirituality. Most of the time we are unable to remember our self-existence. Suppose you are enjoying a beautiful natural view through your eye. At this moment, scenery is looking for an entity, that is self. Who am I? Where from it comes in this world? And why? What is the nature of self-existence? These are all subjects of spirituality. Most people do not know that they have a self-existence, or if they come to know, they try to escape from it. However, unknowingly they are searching for their existence indirectly with the help of other people. They become self-conscious when other people encourage or discourage them. Accepting other companies means facing some challenges or competition. Then that person gets an opportunity to become alert about self-existence. The entity which we know as self gets convenience to express by doing a competition. More people get terrible displeasure to stay alone, because in that situation it is so hard to perceive about self. Many problems come into their mind at this moment. Therefore, people seeking the company of other persons, which they get many troubles or disrespect from others. It is a big challenge to remember the self in various situations, because our mind creates thousands of necessary or unnecessary thinking. Our mind compares self with others and creates meaningless relations, though we have no relation with them. There is a major fold of spirituality, which is self-awareness or meditation. Materialistic people concentrate their minds upon others' action, what they should do or not. Spiritualistic always focus upon own works. Spiritual people can realize their self-existence without others' help. They have no need of seeking competition, praise, encouragement, etc. They can recognize their weak point or strong point, ability or disability without others' criticism. Spiritual persons do every work consciously. This is another fold of spirituality. There is a vast difference between consciously and unconsciously done works. We are doing many works meaninglessly because we are growing from childhood around such conditioning circumstances. These hypnotized people can do more works unjustly because they are running in their life by some belief and superstitions. Spirituality always depends upon knowingness. Religion mainly depends upon belief. They follow and obey their guru by heart and soul, though he is right or wrong. These are instances of dogmatism and ignorance. In spirituality, ignorance is not acceptable. Instead of it, by discrimination or questioning, a spiritual person can decide what is right or wrong. Spirituality teaches to do its work more consciously. Therefore, the spiritual person can enjoy their life more efficiently. When they eat or drink something, they feel its delicacy completely because their mind and body remain together. At that time, they do not think about other thousands of subjects. Materialistic people accept their food only for the pleasure of tongue, but spiritual people accept it for a healthy mind and body. Hedonistic people think that they can dominate the world by their power, beauty or talent, but spirituality can teach that the physical beauty, power or wealth are so transitory. Worldly people think they can be happy and great people by their power and fame. But spiritual people know well that even worldwide fame cannot give us peace and harmony. Nature creates the concept of fame only for motivation to do good works. Materialistic people accept their relations like beloved husband, wife, son, daughter, a friend is true, and their affections are actual happiness in their life. Spirituality teaches us all relations are so unstable, all are easily breakable. When a relative gets trouble, to accumulate pleasure from these relations. Therefore, spiritual people emphasize actual love where there is no relation with self-interest. Every people love to self. They know it well and perform their duty and responsibility correctly. Relations are some systems to receive pleasure, comfort, protection, etc. from each other. Wisdom is the most sacred and valuable treasure in our life. It purifies us by burning our ignorance. The attraction for wisdom and its manifestation increases as proportionally as progressing spirituality in our mind. Worldly people are keeping interest to accumulate more and more data to show themselves as intelligent people. By argument, they defeat other people and sometimes defeated by others. Spiritualistic emphasize wisdom not on data collection, and by the wisdom they try to lead their life in an artistic way where is no pride or egotism. Inclinations are administrating hedonistic people. Therefore, they get pain from greed, lust, fear, anger, hate, disease, etc. Spirituality can empower himself by optimizing this negativity. They can transform themselves into a self-controlled person by powerful discrimination upon their lustful tendencies. The greatest wealth of spirituality is happiness. Worldly people are trying to accumulate pleasure and entertainment. For this, they spend their lots of money after luxurious hotel, cars, foreign trips, etc. Nevertheless, their anxiety does not go to an end. Spiritual people give more importance to achieve happiness instead of pleasure. For this, they have no need to spend money. By meditation, they can go into their actual form and realize the universe is an expression of the pervading energy. The Supreme Being is the source of all creations, or it is sky or God. That energy is full of consciousness and joy. Every creature like man, bird or other animals, planet, star, the nebula is the tiny material expression of that endless pervading energy. More people think that spirituality is a system to make our life useless, abandoning all worldly pleasure and entertainment. However, it is not true. On the contrary, spiritual people can enjoy their life more efficiently. They do their works consciously and thinking about the consequence, so they can reject some works or entertainments which may be most popular among common people. Their self-respect is so high and they do not feel displeasure, though they have not to get importance from others. They have not to pay or gain from others. This balanced state they like. Spiritualists have the same respect for other people like to self. They do not think their entity is not superior or inferior to other people. Therefore, they are more compassionate. They are truth speakers. So, their view of life is not the same as a hedonistic. For example, if someone says, "I love you," to a spiritualistic, then he realized that everybody loves himself, not to others. All of the worldly loves are the expression of self-love. The most important fold of spirituality is joyousness, delicious food, money, wealth, power, family relation, all are temporary, and the consequence of enjoyment of these materialistic desires, they can produce pain in our life, so it has a limitation. More hedonistic are compelled to spend their lives in depression and hopelessness. As much as they try to become happy by enjoying material pleasure, their dejections increase multiplying by it. To achieve a little recognition or praise, they spend thousands of money and do hard diligence. They are trying always to satisfy other people. Therefore, they are suffering fear, doubt in all time. Spirituality can elevate a person above all negativity. For this purpose, spiritualists accumulate the necessary money and wealth by karma yoga. They make their body and mind healthy by hatha yoga, walking, breathing exercise, or other exercise. They achieve the success of worldly relations by bhakti yoga or unconditional love. Using inner vision, they achieve worldly knowledge, and by meditation, they achieve the supreme knowledge. After self-realization, they understand that their existence is a tiny part of the Supreme Being. All worldly arrangements are to fulfill our desire, and the end of our desires indicates the end of our worldly life. By constant exercise, spiritualists end their ego problem. Other people should live according to me, respect to myself. These are all egoistic thinking. The meaning of ego and petulancy is living with the desire of getting or begging from others. That person becomes complete at this moment when he or she can able to abandon the desire of getting from others. Perfect self-analysis is the part and parcel of spirituality. It does not mean that they will not accept, respect, affection, love, etc. from other people. Sometimes they get disrespect and defame, but they have the ability to accept all normally. At this stage, spiritual people become loving. Love means doing well unconditionally. It flows to all humans as well as all creatures and matter. The attraction of male and females does not call love, because there are some conditions of giving and taking. To be a loving person, we have need enormous divine energy, and it does not come from external source. Becoming intrinsic by meditation, we can get the energy from the sky or the Supreme Being. This world is full of opposite qualities. Here we get good or bad, day and night, light and dark, pleasure and displeasure, etc. Spirituality makes us capable to accept them. Of course, it does not mean if someone will exploit or insult us, and we shall not make any protection and remedy. From the above discussion, we have come to know that our life has two major sides. One is materialistic and the other is spiritualistic. Money, wealth, power, relation, machine, delicious food, etc. can give us pleasure and comfort. It is necessary for us, and we should know about the limitations of material pleasure. But the most of the people think that these material pleasure are total possession and source of happiness of our life. Without spirituality, we cannot achieve joy in our life. Worldwide fame, power, abundant money, muscle power, all are helpless to give us inner joy. For this reason, some wealthy and famous persons are also committing suicide in various ways. Someone kills instantly, and someone kills himself or herself in an installment way by using drugs or other intoxication, our life becomes successful if we can make a proper combination of material and spiritual knowledge. That wisdom, joy, and lovingness are the ultimate aim of spiritual. Thank you so much.